A little lo-fi ASMR for the moment. I feel that there is a lot of tea that I need to tell you. But first of all, I need to do my paperwork, I feel that. Because I don't know if you feel like it, but I feel like it that has been sometimes where I need to chill. I don't know if somebody will be here, but this is more casual than what I used to be. And that's pretty much it, you know? Like, I don't know, but at least for me, it has been easy to have a little tea. My computer is finally fixed, by the way. I'm still getting through the time. Anyway, I'm wearing this shirt. That's a self-love club. I love this shirt because it had the back not open and how I have long hair. Like you can see the back is just backing, let's say. Wait. Like if the back is a little bit showing, it's not all up, but like you can still show a little bit. If you want or not, I mean it's pretty comfortable. I've been seeing also this type of hoodies that show all of your back and all of that, so I don't know, it has been really convenient for me, but I love my nails. Mainly because of the sound. It has been 5 years since I did my nails for like organic nails, but I started from zero, like from a scratch, let's say, been putting into nail polish, all of that. But I didn't like chunky nails. I just like these kind of plain nails because everybody have a different technique. I feel that I see girls, but like then I will like start to learn more in depth. But everybody come in. Our chat start right now. Our chat start right now. And by the way, today we have a stream on Twitch. That's why I purchased this long cable because it's better when it's long for the stream. For the stream, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's better for the stream when it's long. I'm really good. How are you? You know what told me yesterday somebody that I need to be with more energy? It's because I don't sleep good. Yesterday I had the best sleep in my life. Mind you, I sleep at 1 a.m. But I really was begging to sleep. At this point I was begging my body to sleep. But that's what I even don't support her content so much at this moment because it really helps me. It helped my mood. I feel like that I didn't match in the sense of like having the feeling with somebody that can like understand my needs, in the years. Does that make sense? To like make me fall asleep at this moment. So I'm really glad that I listened to that ASMR video. It's really cheaper than meditations as well. For me, it was a little bit that. Not even though she had a program of that. So yeah, it also helped me with tough moments. Really tough moments to keep going. It's now 12:30, 12:24 a.m. I don't really am hoping to find a guy, to be honest. I'm really dumb. You know why? Tea time. Yesterday, a guy made me a risk comment and I didn't get it. That's what happened. I didn't get it because he told me a dating app that I didn't know about. I just know three dating apps: Bumble, and like I just know Bumble, Tinder, and another one that I can't remember the name, but it's like on blue. But like it's not. It's just an app that matches your personality with somebody. I love protector energy, so that's why my personality is linking up with that. So he like told me that I was like, what does it mean? Because I thought it means like an actor because the name of the app, and I was like, what does it even mean? And like somebody else was commenting, no, that means a dating app. They want to date you, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't say okay, but like they were like, You don't, or you do? You don't, or you do want to date? No, I don't want to date them, but we can go friends. We can be pinky because I know I'm into women. I did my best to be into whatever, but like I'm into women. But I do respect and love people in general. So yeah, I'm not offended, even though I'm down for women. I don't get it. One time, a girl told me she was size 7 on fingers, and she looked at my fingers and was like, "Do you like my hand? Do you think that I can wear this?" And she, at the end of the day, you know what? And I was like, my problem, my thing, I didn't get a comment at all. And I really feel bad because of that. And she was pretty as well, but I could never identify a girl that likes girls because she looks feminine. I'm kind of getting detached from that idea because I'm also feminine, but like, it's different. Sometimes you can tell by the way that I speak. Molds? I have molds. These are my natural molds. These are my molds. I have two molds right here. It started when I was younger. I always have these molds. They were tiny. I also have molds on all of my body in places public and private as well. That's why I don't post bikini pictures. One more I need to keep private. I need to keep private. The only way that you can see that it's no, you never will see that. I promise. Never. I might do a Photoshop so I can cover that all as well. But you never will see. Except my partner. I feel that my future partner would see that. I feel that my future partner would see that. That's it. You know what? Somebody was even though trying to guess. Can I guess the place? No, you don't want to guess. You can guess the place. That's sacred. That's private. That's it. That's a really sad topic because even though I see that iguanas were trial for people that, were like in the period of hibernation for the weather. That's what it happens. But I was having something with my grandpa. I want to help him. I gave him a little piece of this because this is really good for like cleansing stuff like that. I have also my tea right here. I love tea. I've been starting to loving tea because I see a recipe that I never hear. I love is I love to try new flavors. And I got this idea because I hear a singer saying about Thai tea, and I was like, Thai tea. I never hear about that, but like the way that he was loving that, I knew that was genuine. So then I started to be like, maybe I would love to try this Thai tea. Maybe. And then I start to liking the Thai tea, but like it's much like a complicated tea for me. But I do love milk with tea. I'm not trying to portray myself as a more bougie person, but I do love milk with tea. But I don't love cheese. the one that smells and tastes stronger cheese. I don't love that. My family's also watching football. I don't want to watch that game. I want to see New Vision people. Because at this moment, I'm just kind of giving up because my country didn't classify that, but I still need to show up. But I'm surprised of how Cabo Verde play even though at this moment. I need to focus again. I need to focus. I need to focus. I need to focus. But like sometimes when you need to choose the easy work or the hard work, choose the easy one. Okay, I'm not saying about morals, but if it doesn't kill your morals or it doesn't affect you in a sense of like morals or stuff like that, you can choose the easy way. I've been sometimes in things where I really wanted to, for example, do lives, do shorts, do whatever, and like being, I want to choose the hard path, being like doing this, whatever, then crumbling myself. But I'm like, chill, you have other tools to help you, either AI with editing and shortcut, I don't know, just to edit and stuff like that. It's not the thing that you will dismiss yourself as a person. It's that you need sometimes help. The same for drawings. But like the thing that I love to make, I feel that the girl that was seeing the course of teach me a lot. It really teaches me a lot. Sometimes it's hard for me to even though get up. I don't personally I don't the thing that I relate most with her was that she was tiny as I was. Like she was a little girl like me and she was like more I'm still studying, okay? I'm still studying. Once I'm done with all of this, you will see me not in my house anymore. I probably will be one day here, one day here, one day here, one day here. I will be a butterfly. Maybe. I'm telling you, but that's the way that I live sometimes. Mind you, there was a time that I was traveling a lot, that I didn't have a lot of, like, even in my own country, I was traveling. I was in my own country. I thought I didn't have time for everybody. That was more interesting because the next day I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have time. No, no, no. Because my uncle was telling me to be more away from my computer and being out, basically. If you want, I can link you to the service that he has for. Mm, the only kiss that I ever tried was the French kiss with a guy. I didn't enjoy it. He enjoyed it. I don't, but that was the first one that I had. That's it. The first and the last one. But yeah, that's it. Um, that's the only kiss that I ever had, and that's it. Citrus. So yeah. You can have that on Wikipedia. You can Google my name if you want. Then you can find that. But my name is Auricelo. Let's keep it there. The thing with me is that I'm editing this kind of thing as well while I'm talking. Sometimes I like to double task. And yeah. Yep. My name is Saori Cielo without a Saori. That's it. My dad loves to be complicated with all of the names that he gave it to me, but it is the fact that he wanted me to make me unique a little bit unique, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that what it happened with me that you know I really need to be okay with the name. And for 3 years of my life, I was struggling to even to write my own name because I write it multiple ways. I read one time with S, like A without the H, O, R, and A, or like without the J. That's it. The next time I was writing and like without the H, I was struggling a lot to even to write my own name. And there has been times when I really feel that why not complicate my life so much when I can do easy way? Like what you can why my dad couldn't put me like Pam? Neutral if I wanted to be called this way neutral name. That's it. I didn't even think about like neutral names to give to somebody. But like I was like that's a cool idea, because if your kid is regarding to having this name, instead of like doing a lot of paperwork, they can just do like Pam. That's it, Pam. Man. No, but like like more easy, you know more easy the name. Come on. That's it. Any question that you might have? I want to just even know about the what was going on with like with it go. Okay. Silent boy. Yeah. The thing that I'm scared also, and the thing that I've been thinking of with Aya is that how a lot of fake marriages I've been seeing lately. Like, because I've been thinking back in the day, you just need like pictures of you and like the person and like dates and all of that. But like, if you actually were able to understand the bond, like how people do justify a bond that they had so they can get a green card. Like with Aya, you can even do like a folder and then you can put it there and you can edit that and you can put that there and you can even edit everything and you can even be like I don't know what I'm thinking and you're thinking, but like everybody will be like staring at you being like you are a real person or not, like yeah. I don't have a bottom to shut up. I feel that a joke that I used to make with someone that the only way to shut up that I have to be silent. I mean, sorry, is just to eat, even though have a kiss or even though just eating something. That's the only way that I can be in silent, even though being sleeping. That's the only way that I can be in silent. Besides that, I'm always talking sometimes. I'm always having catching myself in talking a lot and I really don't know. That's what even though I did like a video of my manga account, let's say. Because I do have a manga account. The thing with me is that I don't post mostly because I don't know. I feel that I've been posting generally speaking, but like I don't have people there. But if you know me, you know me. I have also manga that I've been writing and I've been drawing as well. I've been making the episode. I've been doing all of this, but like you can eat 5 episodes in one day. In one day, you can eat all of that. The thing with me is that people want to be done, and I'm not having nothing to be slaving myself all the time. Yeah, I'm really inspired. I'm really inspired at this point. But like the better is the longer, so that's why I bought this cable as well. Later at midnight, no, I mean afternoon, you will see me playing Egypt Green. Egypt Green. I'm not that Latin patriotic, but like the thing with me is that Argentina lose with Cabo Verde, but like that I feel that that was the reason why we are supporting more Egypt, us Latins, because to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Well, usually people come and go. I don't know why. They're more indecisive than I am. They're more indecisive than me picking a fruit from the garden, or like picking a fruit before I purchase. Because a lot of the times I feel that even though working in many side hustles, or just even though working in the most humble works that I ever met, or the most random works that I could ever think of, make me be more aware and make me have more respect for people that work there. Because I work in cleaning, I work in, you know, huh? I've been working in cleaning, and now that I pass for like a public place, when I see somebody that is cleaning, I move myself to the other side so I wouldn't interrupt somebody being, you know, kind of more disrespectful with somebody, because I do want to be respectful with somebody that is doing something as cleaning, and I understand, and I will be respectful as well with them. So that's a matter of fact to also remember. If you hear my family screaming, you can see that. Are you raising me? I didn't know that. I thought that some people were nice at his mom. Do you use ChatGPT? I do use ChatGPT sometimes when I want to Google about something. And you know what is funny about this is that sometimes when you think about it, it's not that deep so much, because I did myself a third reading and when I compete with ChatGPT who can do the best reading, and I did my reading and ChatGPT do the reading, but like how I don't have a bottom up being paused, I continued the reading, want to get into the details in depth about it, and like ChatGPT could only give me 30%, but I can give myself the 70%, the 80%, the 90%, even the 100% about something. But the thing with me is that I'm no longer able to do that. If I feel like I need it, if I feel like I don't, because one time I remember I wanted to get into this with somebody, but it showed me so much and it was so accurate that I was scared of. I was like, I will let the flow be. Okay. I will let the flow be. So yeah. I don't get risk comments, people. I'm sorry. I just think that somebody is just nice. Do you never know what happened with me? That I connect with a classmate. I didn't see him in a long time. And I recently realized that he wanted to kiss me. Because I even though tell him I thought they were gay, because he has spent so much time with a guy that were born, and was like, he better be gay. but like he wasn't, and like he was more near to me, and I was like, do you even know what I think about, like whatever I was continually yapping, like when he gave up, he just told me, no, listen, I'm late to college, I need to go. So like, okay, you can go, whatever, that's it. And I recently realized, well, he can be, he was like this close to me, this close. And I was like, you know why I still was like this, because he was my bestie. He was my bestie at the time that I was there. And I was like, yeah, I'm confused at this moment. I'm confused. This way that you are confused. We were gonna be confused together, okay? Um, uh, so yeah. I thought somebody is nice sometimes, only because of it is. My family's screaming, but I'm watching here the score of the team. I need to also wear headphones to protect myself from the sun because my family screams hard. The way that I scream hard, the way that I scream, the same way that they scream, I scream sometimes, but I scream harder. So hard that even though the mountains, one time I was screaming on the mountains and I get scared to a couple when I was climbing it. So I was like, I better be quiet, I better scream in my mind because at the minute that I was there, I was basically, oh my gosh, I didn't know that I screamed so hard. And they were like, yeah, you kind of. And they were doing the thing. They were doing it. I don't have proof, but I'm sure about that. Tell me why there were only a couple. They didn't though share a picnic or whatever. They were there at the moment, and I knew because I knew, and then I hear somebody screaming. I was like, "This is traumatizing." Instead of relaxing, I'm traumatized again. I was like, "Help! I need help at this moment. I need help at this moment." And I was like that. Then I was like, "Yeah, I better be quiet. I better be quiet." The best about me also that I'm grateful is that I look like a minor. The best about me. But the worst is that people don't believe when I tell them I did pass for something just because the way that I look. Just because the way that I look. I'm telling you, I passed for this. And they were like, do you pass for that? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It seems like a little girl is giving advice to a person of 40 at this point because I'm telling you that I passed for this and you need to be it's kind of more like that because when people look older, they take them more seriously. But how I look younger, I cannot take seriously. Did I need to age myself to be taken seriously? No. I'm just going to give the advice and whatever people want to take it, they take it. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. But I'm giving my advice. Giving my advice. By the way, something that I see in like football that was going on related with the speed is that whatever team that he was supporting, whatever team that was losing, and they call them the salty, the salty person because he didn't have a bad luck. He was bringing the bad luck that people were saying, and everybody was like, "Better speed support than other team." Just for the sake of peace. And yeah. I better start to see more ASMR content at this moment because it helps so much to be energetic. But the thing that I can remember is when I fall asleep. The only thing that I can remember just me looking at the my ceiling, and be like, I don't know what I'm about to. And then I wake up, I'm like, I'm alive, and that's pretty much what happened. If I'm speaking. I also love deaf people. I do love them so much. They are the most common people. And you know what? I never see somebody with gastritis or like something related with their tummy when they have acid and stuff because they can drink coffee. I never see somebody really stressed out. They were really relaxed. I never in my life see somebody really stressed out, struggling with problems in their tummy, having gastritis or something like that, having those stuff. Because the fact that they can drink coffee, the fact that they're really relaxed, I never see somebody mad drinking tea. Does that make sense? I never see somebody mad drinking tea. And I will never really be able to see that maybe. Need to be more bumbly. Okay. Yeah, more juggly, more whatever. Oh. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, people, I will tell you my worst talking things that happened to me. The first one is just the fact that sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get it. I need to have a friend, even though one time I was telling different. You know what? Somebody tell me something, this, and I was telling this guy, and that was weird. And they were like, why did you didn't know? I was like, not because it wasn't clear, but they were looking at you in like, way. And I was like, yeah. And even that happened with my brother. I take sometimes the advice is too literal for me because that's why I feel that my family is like, I need you to do this and do this, but specifically, specifically. They are not playing, being like, yeah, whatever. No, they're specific, specific with everything. Really specific to the point that sometimes it scares me sometimes, but it's helpful. Because yesterday my brother was like, how you can take my cube to the park? And I was like, easy. I mean, you take it and you I was giving him the example. And he was like, that's not what I meant. That's too saturated, maybe. Too... 65. 65. I feel I'm just scared because of the game. I feel that everybody is watching is not into sports. Because tell me why when I'm always doing a live that there's some like a sport you can even watch them. Maybe I forgot what I'm about to do for the ASMR videos. I better hurry up. But anyway, people, do you want to talk about the topic? Perhaps do you want some not advice that you were never asking for in your life? Maybe. Sometimes I find it interesting when somebody's asking me for advice because when I was a teenager, I remember that I never know didn't have any talking. Well, I have only one talking state, like with somebody, and then somebody was like, from nowhere, I don't know where. I have a classmate that was, getting into the funny times, playful times, freely times, quota, whatever they call it, hookup time, whatever. But she was a teen, and at this moment, I was like, she was asking me, what I should do. I should date this guy that have things really with money, or I will should date this guy that have a lot of things, or I should be with this guy that. And I was like, pick the one that you love. Well, like I love all of them, and I was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like that kind of thing. There is, for example, one time that I remember that I was. heavily involved into the fact of like maybe if I find it, maybe if I do this, maybe if I, whatever it is. But like I was just focusing into the fact that yeah, I was more like that and whatever. But I don't see somebody here. Oh my god. Well, I have an idea. It was nice to be here. It was nice to chat a little bit. It was nice to be here as well, talking a little bit my personal life and my first kiss and all that kiss ever that I really like. I like just the movement. I feel like with French kisses, you can also play with your mind a little bit. Might just be like more than that. But the thing about me is that at that time I was wearing braces, brackets, braces. That metal that goes in your mouth. To me, your teeth be like perfect, basically. Also, my dentist got in jail. I don't know why. To me, the craziest thing is that he never, like, he did finish his work, but, like, I don't know why. Like, he just ended up being that bad. I probably wouldn't speak too much, but, like, yeah. But anyway, have a good day, people. Don't forget to stream it. And see me on my Twitch live. I will come in here and they will link you to my Twitch. Bye bye. You will see this long cable as well as me.